And the teams are at it. Dvors against Sierotki. Some good clinch work, but also some heavy striking. And good takedown from Prague Dwarves. And Halberdier gets to work, and that was right on the stomach into the soft. Oh, the soft strikes are the ones that hurt, or the strikes into the soft. Some good work from the Halberdier. Heavy strikes, but the Polish are showing their legendary endurance. And as for the video skipping, I'm really sorry about that, but we don't have good connection here. This is the best we can do. I'll try to maybe adjust the quality of the stream a little bit. Let's hope that it helps, but sadly we are in the middle of quite historic village. Nice dodge and good strikes from Hara. And Prague trolls to look to have the round one in the bag. Prague trolls. They are able to beat one of the most legendary Polish teams. A little bit of duel in the middle by the team captain Tomáš Gajdošík. And as it looks, also team captain of Sierotki. So a little bit of captain duel. And that was brutal takedown on the right by Pidel. Sent the Polish guy flying, but over the Polish guy, one of the dwarves went flying. And Stepan goes to work with heavy strikes to the back. Earn a spot on the national team for Battle of the Nations. And here we can see the start of the action. A huge strike to the shoulder by Kolchos, the team captain of Pikarti. Some nice wrestling action, gets one of the Pikarti down by Michal Morgulis. And there he is on the other side. And Morgulis tried to charge Kolchos and the help of his teammate, but in the process he just moved the Kolchos and teammate fell to the ground. And now he will get some action from Kolchos. And he got away. Not really, got hooked somehow. And there is no fear from Morgulis when it comes to fighting. And Morgulis goes to the ground, courtesy of Kolchos. Of course, Kolchos is also a veteran of Czech scene, but he, until now, didn't have his own team really. And now, he looks to take round one from one of the most experienced fighters. And this is quite an upset for Czech scene. Nobody expected Pikarti to do so well against the way more experienced MFC Vysocina. Oh, that's great that it helped. That's perfect. Thank you for letting me know. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. But these strikes are are making me think it might be over soon. However, the longer the fight goes, the more tired the big guys from Pikarti will get. And it's the round one. In English, kolchozes, but I might be, I could be translating for him. So let's see if he will be willing to give us interview when he has some break. And the round two started. No takedowns yet. Or, oh no, there was a takedown. There it is, I think. One of the Vysocina guys is down. And Pikarti are again in power play. And that's another Vysocina fighter down, along with one from Pikarti. Or am I mistaken? I can't really see too well from my position. And one of the Pikarti guys was seated by a judge. We see some strong wrestling from Pikart fighter, but he goes down as well. And now we have 1-on-1 in each side of the list. And Vysocina gets into the power play. And it's looking better for them than it was at the start of the fight to get the round two and use their experience in round number 3. The fighter from Pikarti is maybe in a little bit of disadvantage because he has to deal with his own double-handed Falchion. And also Pepa, Josef Pohol, the captain. Or no, no, that's I think that's Ivo Vesely, also big veteran of Czech scene, holding in on the list. And the other fighter now getting a little bit of rest, but and the Vysocina guys are giving him a beating. But for a new guy, the Pikart is holding up pretty well. Not using too much power, letting his opponents waste it without taking too much damage. Some punches to the side of the head. He doesn't show any willingness to give up anytime soon. They are going to have to work for this takedown. And there is a minute and a half left in this round. after it runs out. If I remember the rules correctly, MFC Vysocina should win if they manage to keep both fighters standing. And you can see the Vysocina guy tired as hell. And stop fight was called due to and as the last round was a draw, Vysocina will need to win 2 and Pikarti will need to win 1 to win this round. Of course, there are high stakes in this tournament for all Czech teams because it's also an elimination for national team. 1 of 2 rounds. And again, we can see Morgulis and 2 Vysocina guys managed to bring down Kolchos, but for some reason Morgulis was seated too. I didn't see why, but it's still not over for Pikarti then. Helma! So, pardon me for screaming, but and of course the most experienced is probably Morgulis that fights for Vysocina. You see Vysocina pushing Pikarti to the side, and there the experience of Morgulis showed. The halberdier wasn't paying attention for a split of a second, and he goes down. And now it's power play for Vysocina. Another fighter from Vysocina and Pikarti went down. So 4 versus 2 now, or 4 versus 3, sorry. Another Picard is down, and there shows the experience of Vysocina. However, it's not over yet. Heavy strikes, even from the one-handed weapon. To the ass. Picards are not, and few heavy strikes. It might have got them motivated to take the vengeance. And you can also see a giant guy, probably even bigger than Kolchos, in Jakub Draxler, also known as Kubzilla, also with big strike, not just wrestling. You gotta love when big guys are not just wrestling. Captain Jan Burgerstein of Prague team is waiting for his opportunity and ordering team around. And there goes his opportunity, and the Sierotki fighter goes down in just 1 hit. And we can see also another big guy, Mateusz Petřík, beating down the Sierotki fighter. Be mistaken by size of Jan Burgerstein, the captain of Prague Trolls, but he's a great fighter and he's also strong as hell. His shoulders are super wide, and beautiful running, beautiful wrestling, 2 down. And it looks like another quick round. Big aggression. Huge strikes on the right by Prague Trolls. You really don't want to be in this washing machine. And back to the Jan Burgerstein. And here we go. Vysocina is the one that pushes at the start. Big strikes. And beautiful action to help Pidel from captain of Prague Dwarfs. 2 of the guys of Vysocina down, 3 of them. Not just the individual performance of the fighters, but the team work that wins the fights just as well. And round number 2 started. No takedowns yet from either team. Nice dodge from Ladislav Gergel. And Team Vysocina actually has a great control over the field, positionally, but and they transformed it into a first takedown. But one of the Vysocina guys fell down during this action close to us too. And it's even again. And Stepan Hodr here went for a weapon. And right next to me is his girlfriend, Aneška Šonik, who was cheering for Stepan. Maybe a bit too loud, maybe you could hear it. Also a fighter that you could see fighting in the female category. Another couple that we have of fighters. Nazdar. And another takedown, and we can see Prague Dwarfs have the lead, and 2 versus 1, and he frees the halberd, and the halberd gets to work. Some punishment being delivered, and the Prague Dwarfs looks like Kolchos is a little bit injured. He limps a little bit. And again, Jan Burgerstein with the halberd strikes. Je dobrý. It looked like we have an injury again, but he's fine. And again, from Jan Burgerstein strikes. He's brutal with that halberd. Round number 2. Trolls pushing Pikart to Pikart side. Holy smokes, that was a takedown from Pikart. But his outfit quickly takes care of him. Big strikes from the Polish halberd, but that was big charge from one eager Vysocina guy, but the Polish guy managed to dodge and pushed him out of the field. And now he gets to work with his double-handed falchion, took another one down. Morgulis trying to salvage the situation, but gets into a little bit of washing machine between the two fighters. 1-on-1 for Morgulis. And then he gets running again and tries to make Sierotki feel like they are not in the power play. But Sierotki are sitting on 5 versus 2 lead. And Morgulis goes down, and another Vysocina guy goes down, and it's clear win for Sierotki. Huge strikes and also quick action from Vysocina. They were formerly known as a team of big tanks, absolute units, but now they brought in a few faster fighters, younger ones, and they complement them pretty well. However, Sierotki took lead again with some nice wrestling action and are utilizing it quite well. Knees to the stomach, and Vysocina guy managed to take the one, however didn't manage to get up and goes 1-1, but it was nice action given that he was 2 versus 1. Sierotki are commanding the field and just choosing the targets. And that was to the gap, 1 strike, and he goes down. And here we go. Prague Trolls 2, also known as Prague Dwarfs, against the newcomers Pikarti. Careful start of the first round. Nice work from the halberdier in the middle. And it was a big strike from another Pikarti halberdier. And Prague Dwarfs shown their strength in field commandment and running and experience. Another time that the big halberdier from Pikarti didn't check his surroundings and got taken down. But that comes with experience. And another nice wrestling action from Prague Dwarfs. Another goes down from Pikarti. And now we go for some nice choppy boy action. Again, careful start to the round, and another time that the big halberdier gets taken down from the side. Big strikes from the halberd. And that was to the gap. And he goes down. Bam. Bam, and X-Man gets to work. And the first round between Vysocina and Prague Trolls. And that was a quick takedown from Vysocina guy. And we can see Václav Sokol going to work, giving his opponent some nice, as we say, chlebíček řízeček. And round number 2 starts. We can see Morgulis doing his running, creating the chaos, but Matouš Petřík throws him away, but goes down too. No, that wasn't Matouš Petřík. Matouš Petřík is working there on the side with someone else. And there he goes to the ground. One of the Vysocina guys. And now we go to the good old washing machine in the corner. Jan Burgerstein doing his striking with the halberd. I don't know how well you can hear, but those strikes are echoing. So I can fuck up Polish names again. Oh no, the fight starts. Let's see that happening. And Hulk, who was formerly a Prague Troll, is now fighting for Silesia, and he got straight away into the battle, but he got taken down by Brecha. It's an even one. We have one throw down, one Silesian guy down, which is Hulk. The former throw. Oh my god, did you see that? He just waited for him and gave him the jab. He's probably still shaken. And the fight starts again, number 2. And Hulk got into the round with a fast start and took down one throw, took down second throw, had a big jumping kick. Way more even round now. Batiste is almost out of the field, and he popped back in. Some action in the corner. Big strikes for Matouš Petřík. No, that's Kobzila. That's Kobzila. That is holding all of the fighters in there. Silesian guy goes down.
Artistovi pomožte! Kubo!
Batiste is just flying around. And after all, the trolls won, but this round was really tense. Only 4 fighters on Silesia. But they don't look like they care.
Watch out, inside.
And we go for round number 2. In Sierotki and Silesia. Again, Silesia is fighting in only 4. It was beautiful action from Hulk, and he takes another one down. And not another one, but he equalized the fight now. 3 versus 3. And we've got 2 versus 1 now. And here we go. First international test for Pikarti. This is their completely first international fight. And unexpected happened, and Pikarti takes down, but he wasn't paying attention, so Silesian guys equalized it, but he managed to put one Polish guy down. And again, the experience shows, but the potential is there for Pikarti. And Silesian guys take the round number 1 in fights to know what's good and what's not, what probably needs changing. But big action from Pikarti. One and one go down. Big Pikartian halberdier gets to work on the Polish guy on the left from Silesia. Hulk got to work on this guy, and he said, "Oh, motherfucker." Sorry, I tried. But we are going back to fighting. Now we have Vysocina versus Silesia. A slow start to the round. Attentive. Both teams very experienced, of course. And as it used to, when you coil the spring, as it is always, when you coil the spring, it pops out, and we had a lot of action. And now again we are coiling the spring. Morgul is flying around and got annihilated. Vysocina guys, trying to give them some extra motivation. Pump the team spirit, and off to round 2 we go. And the experience from Silesia shows, and they managed to hurt Vysocina guys together. And we got Vysocina guy got struck down, and now Silesian halberdier gets to work. And finally this clinch ended in Vysocina guy getting taken down. Let's see who's the better Hussite. And you could see just now the Polish wave getting to work. After they cleaned one side, they moved to the other one. But Pikarti and the round number 2 between two Hussite teams. Teams? Jesus, that's a tongue breaker. Pikarti from Czech Republic, a new team, and Sierotki, the experienced. Whoa, we got to see some acrobatics right here. Maybe a little bit of breakdance. And the round number 1 begins. Hulk is doing his running that he's so good at, and the special moves, but now he got clinched up on the list by Stepan Hodr, also a long time veteran of Czech HMB scene. Of course, Hulk is now fighting for Polish guys. And in the middle we had beautiful takedown by the Polish guy, but he lost the gauntlet and got taken down. And Hulk managed to defeat Stepan. And now it's a power play for the Polish team. And we got a new halberd. And now we are going to see some good halberd action, I hope. To the shoulder, not great. Not great for the guy getting hit, I mean, of course. And it's 4 versus 2 for Silesia now. And Prague. And the round number 2 begins. Again, careful approach for both teams. Big strike from the side. Two guys down, another one down. Now the trolls have power play. And Prague trolls take round number 2. And the round number 3. Let's see who takes this one. Oh, nice! That was a great strike that took away the halberd from the Silesian guy. And if I see correctly, we have a Polish guy down, and it's 4 versus 5 for Czech team. Another Polish guy down after huge strikes from the halberd. And another takedown from Punky. He's on the roll. And the fight is stopped. And